Hello everyone. As I promised, again I am going to show you some more sum how to solve the equation by Martin's rule. So the equation is 2 divided by x plus 3 divided by y plus 10 divided by z equals to 4. Next one is 4 divided by x minus 6 divided by y plus 5 divided by z is equals to 1. And the last one is 6 divided by x plus 9 divided by y minus 20 divided by z equals to 2. For this equations, do you agree that x, y, z won't be equals to 0? Because they are in the denominator. So how to solve this? You will take 1 divided by x as a and 1 divided by y as b and 1 divided by z as c. So the equation will transform to 2a plus 3b plus 10c equals to 4. Next one, 4a minus 6b plus 5c equals to 1. And the next one is 6a plus 9b minus 20c equals to 2. Now like the previous method, can you try and solve? Right? So just try and solve to just find out A, B, C. If there is any problem, please let me know in the comment box so that I will solve it for you. If you solve, you will get A as 1 divided by 2, B as 1 divided by 3 and C as 1 divided by 5. Please try to solve like the previous, just check the previous video and solve it. So as A is 1 divided by x, so 1 divided by x will be 1 divided by 2, 1 divided by y will be 1 divided by 3 and 1 divided by z will be 1 divided by 5. So can we write that x equals to 2, y equals to 3 and z equals to 5. Just check the previous video and try to solve this sum. If there is any problem, please let me know in the comment section so that I can solve it for you. One more sum if I try to solve this type. So this whatever type we have here, I am just going to discuss. First, find the AB and solve, and hence solve the equation x plus y plus 2z equals to 1. I am going to give you an AB, don't worry. 3x plus 2y plus z equals to 7 and 2x plus y plus 3z equals to 2. Your A is given this minus 5, 1, 3, 7, 1, minus 5 and 1, minus 1, 1, and your B is given this 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3. So whenever this type of sum will be given, that two matrices are given and hence you have to solve, just check, it will check the coefficient of matrices 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3. These are of this, right? So any one matrices will be equals to the coefficients of this. Okay. So now if you will calculate AB, just check. Already you know matrix multiplication. If there is any problem, you can check there. Minus 5 into 1, minus 5, 1 into 3 plus 3 plus 3 into 2, 6. Right. Again minus 5 into 1, minus 5, 1 into 2 plus 2 plus 3 into 1 plus 3. So if I proceed like this, next one will be minus 10 plus 1 plus 9. Done for the first row. I am moving to the second row. Second row, first element 7, 1 minus 5. 7 into 1, 7, 1 into 3, 3, minus 5 into 2, minus 10. Similarly, if I proceed, it will be 7, 2 and minus 5. And the last one will be 14 plus 1 minus 15. Done for this row. Now moving to the next row, this one. So this one, if I calculate 1 into 1, 1, minus 1 into 3, minus 3, again 1 into 2, which will be 2, right? Next 1 into 1, 1, minus 1 into 2, minus 2, 1 into 1, again 1. Last one, if I just check, it will be 2, minus 1 and plus 3. So this is your AB. So if you calculate AB, it will be 400,040,004. Just check the calculation part. So it will be 4 into identity matrix. Whenever this type of sum will be given and you have to solve the equation, it will be always some scalar number into identity matrix, always. So can we write that AB equals to 4I3? So now this was given as B, these equations, right? So this equation is given as B. So to solve this equation, what I need B inverse, right? So as AB equals to 4I3, so from there, can we write that 1/4 of AB is equals to my I3? Hence, if I will multiply both sides by B inverse, 1/4 AB into B inverse, that will be I3 into B inverse. We know B into B inverse, that will be your I. So 1/4 of A into I, that will be equals to I3 to B inverse, that will be your B inverse. What is A into I? That will be only A. So 1/4 of A, that is my B inverse. Do you agree? Now, so what will be your B inverse? Now for this type of this sum, if I will write your B as, so first I will write to solve the equation, my B is this one, 1 1 2 3 2 1 2 1 3. I will calculate my determinant of B, because we don't have to calculate this because already we know that B inverse exists, right? So and X I will take as X, Y, Z, and my C will be the coefficient part which is given in the right hand side, which is equals to 172. This will be your C, 172 in the right hand side, right? So can we write from there that Bx is equals to C? If there is any problem, you can check the previous video. Already I have discussed. So what will be your X equals to? X will be equals to B inverse C, right? And we have learned from there that B inverse is 1/4 of A. So B inverse is 1/4 of A. So if I write my A was -5, 1, 3, 7, 1, -5, and the last one is 1, -1 and 1. This was my A, right? So into C was my 172. Matrix multiplication again. Don't put that 4 inside right now. So -5 plus 7 plus 6 for the first one. Second one, just check 7 into 1, 7. 1 into 7, again 7. -5 into 2, -10. Last one, 1 into 1, which is 1. -1 into 7, which is 7. Sorry, this will be -7, my mistake. Please be very careful about this type of thing. And 1 into 2, which is +2. So if I simplify, it will be 1/4. 13 minus 5, which is 8. Next one is 4. Next one is -4. And this is equals to your X. What was your X? X matrices was X, Y, Z. I forgot to mention something in the last video. After solving this, please put the value in one equation and check this satisfies or not. This will help you to fetch the marks. So I am dividing 4 inside. So X is equals to 2, Y is equals to 1, and Z is equals to, I just made one more mistake, 4 minus 4, it is -1. So I am just writing it clearly. So it will become -1. So Z is equals to -1. Put the value in the equation and just check it satisfied or not. That's all as of now. Thank you. Please write me in the comment box if there is any doubt and solve the first sum which I have just made incomplete for you. Thank you.